Minister, thank you for your time. The meeting comes at a critical time where there are many issues, whether you talk the region, the continent, and the world. In terms of Botswana, what are the issues that you'd like the summit to really focus on?
Thank you very much. I think the issue around regional integration, as you rightfully said, is critical. It's critical now more than ever because of the general geopolitical turmoil and all the developments that we are facing in the region and also globally. So we believe as Botswana that at this point in time we must as a region club together. We must find practical ways of dealing with these challenges together. And you would also be aware that this summit comes after a retreat that we held as ministers of foreign affairs of the region to say how do we deal with the developing issues around trade route disruptions as a result of the wars that are happening globally. How do we prepare ourselves for future trade route disruptions? How do we make sure that as a region we are self-sufficient? How do we ensure shared prosperity? Because the vision of the President of Botswana is that each country in the region, on the continent, should be able to specialize in something, to excel in something. And we together support each other. And we have said that we found and we have built a lot of expertise around animal vaccine production, for example, and we have been supplying the region with foot and mouth disease vaccines. We have built a lot of expertise in mineral resource management. All those areas we believe if we coalesce around that which each one of us does best, we can be able to achieve shared prosperity. And shared prosperity helps us deal with a lot of other issues that we face.
Now, talking about this unity and regional integration that must lead to shared prosperity, you have citizens of these respective countries currently arguing around movement of people, and the South African Minister of International Relations lamented the fact that some countries are not signing up or ratifying the protocol.
Well, the issue of migration is not only an issue for the region or for Africa. It's an issue, increasingly an important issue for any developmental practitioner, because these are issues that you need to take into consideration. But we believe very strongly as Botswana that it's a migration issue requires us to come up with a way that we can ensure shared prosperity. Shared prosperity comes when we ensure that each one of our countries excels and our people are able to get jobs wherever they want, and therefore migration becomes an option, not an escape. People don't move from one country to the other because they are running away from hunger or starvation or other things, but they move because accordingly and according to our vision of the Africa we want, which is Vision 2063, we want an Africa that is carried on the shoulders of Africans who are able to contribute and take part in the trade between our countries, and also ensuring that their expertise builds agile, diversified economies.
And finally, Botswana, how far is the country in terms of diversification of its economy? As you pointed out that there are expertise that Botswana has been offering in the region, but also there was a quest to ensure that you diversify. When you look at the challenge of diamonds that have been anchoring your economy, and now this precious stone not delivering the returns as it used to.
Yes, I think I must state that for the longest of time, and diamonds remain very important for us, for the longest of time we spoke about diversification and the need for us to do it, and we did not do enough. And therefore the emphasis by the President of Botswana currently is that we must diversify and we must industrialize and do that rapidly. So we are in a hurry to industrialize, we are in a hurry to create jobs, and which is why we are saying together with other sister countries in the region, we should build industries. We should move away from consumer economies where if you look at the figures, we're still doing more trade outside the region and outside the continent than we are doing within ourselves.
And export of raw minerals.
Indeed, and export of raw minerals. And so we are saying, as Botswana, we have paid the school fees when it comes to exportation of raw materials, and therefore other sister countries don't need to pay the school fees. We are now ready to collaborate to make sure that no single commodity leaves the continent, the region, in their raw form. If we collaborate, we can ensure that we participate in downstream industries of all our mineral wealth.